Yo, it's your boy Locos, and oftentimes on this channel I discuss the importance of parenting and the effects that it does have on society when parents don't do their job, whether it be Chicago with their looting and riots for their teenagers, or whether it be Philadelphia, what I talked about a couple days ago, and their whole looting spree just because of some pieces of shit that want to be opportunistic and destroy people's businesses, not caring about the consequences of their actions, and feeling justified like it's a fun, cool thing to do, so they'll post about it on social media, not caring about the consequences. Well, today I want to talk about a different story. This time right in the classroom where a teacher was hit in the head by a chair from a student, I guess because the student was upset about something. To be honest with you, I really don't care why she was upset. I don't understand why it's necessary to put your hands on or throw something at your teacher or anybody else. And often in cases, this is because the parents not giving a shit to raise their children properly. I know if I would have done something like this, you would have never seen me again because my mom or my father will put me 6 feet deep and probably a little more deep after that because there ain't no way I'm gonna disrespect my teacher and then disrespect them by being their son and doing something like this. I really don't understand where the standards come in, why this child feels it's okay to do this, and why she's not afraid of the consequences from the school, the district, or her parents when she go back home. It really is sad, and you can see why teachers are not really, I don't know, as enthusiastic to be this job anymore. In shortages across the whole country, you're seeing people asking for more teachers, saying that they have classes that are overfilled with students because they don't have enough teachers to teach different lessons or teach different subjects. Part of the reason is because of the pandemic, but I would say a big part of it is because of children behavior. If schools and parents don't work together to enforce standards and behavioral standards, everybody suffers. The students suffer because they can't get quality lessons because the teacher constantly got to deal with bad students. The teachers suffer because they got to be constantly stressed out, hate their job, hate going to work every day, on top of not getting any type of support from the school system or administration. And it makes no sense. I want to get into this video because I haven't seen the complete events. I just know she threw a chair at her teacher. So let's get into it.
And a 15-year-old Southwestern Academy junior is facing felonious assault charges accused of throwing a chair and hitting a teacher.
The entire incident happened in the Flint classroom yesterday morning, and it was caught on video. We do want to warn you, the images are disturbing.
Oh,
this video shows two female students yelling at each other. Then you can see one of them picks up a desk chair, throws it. You saw there the teacher struck in the head, falling to the ground. Flint Police Chief.
I don't care that she maybe or maybe not did it on purpose. Either way, you shouldn't be throwing things. And it literally looked like she aimed it dead at the teacher, hit her right in the head, like spot on. I really don't have or want to hear any excuses for anybody about what this girl did. She should get expelled. You just can't do that. I don't understand why she thought that was a good idea of a thing to do, or why she thought that was justified. Either way, it wasn't. And sadly, these students here that's not involved with this bullshit, could they have self-control? And look, of course, a dumbass kid that recorded laugh and think it's funny because he got the mental capacity of a teenager. He don't know any better. He's still an idiot. But at the end of the day, I can't just not call her stupid. And I feel sorry for these kids that are good students that do have a future, care about their education, but they're interrupted by idiocy like this. Parents and students just not giving a shit.
Terrence Green says the school resource officer was called to break up a fight between two female high school juniors and then found the teacher lying on the ground with head injuries. Both students were arrested, and today prosecutor David Layton authorized 2 counts of felonious assault against the girl who threw the chair.
Such hard video to watch, but tonight the Flint Community School District saying that the teacher is doing well and was released from the hospital. Superintendent Kevlin Jones says she plans to return to work and the students and staff consider her a hero. Jones also says the student involved will be held accountable according to the law and the district's code of conduct.
Hopefully that teacher gets some type of compensation because we already don't pay teachers enough, but she didn't sign up for that. She understands there's going to be conflicts and different stuff like that, especially when you're dealing with older students. But having the chair thrown at you and being knocked out cold, come on, man. We got to stop it somewhere. I understand that a lot of these public schools, they really don't give a shit about student behavior in such a way to actually enforce it. A teacher could make many complaints about students' behavior and still nothing will happen. They'll maybe get ISS in school suspension. Maybe they'll get OSS out of school suspension for a few days, but they're gonna keep coming back. And that behavior is just not gonna change. And I don't think the kids or the teacher or the school should have to suffer because of dumbass kids and their dumbass parents who think it's cool, funny, or I don't know what it is to act this type of way. I do blame the parents because, I mean, who else can I blame outside of the student? It's definitely not the teacher's fault. Maybe you could say the administration, but at the end of the day, you can't have an officer in every single classroom. So it's up to the students and the parents to make sure this stuff doesn't happen. That's how I feel about it. I truly feel bad for the woman, but clearly she loves teaching because she says she's going to go back and keep teaching after this. Either way, I hope she stays safe, and I hope they can actually take a look in the mirror. Not her, but the school district, the school, the parents, everyone involved, or that could be possibly tied to the situation, or even just the country as a whole, look at this stuff and say, we can't let students act like this. You can't let students go crazy, fight, and then harm people around them. You can't have students impeding other students' education. You love to say, well, we can't hold her back from getting her education. Well, she don't give a shit about holding everybody else back from getting theirs because she won't be involved in fights or drama. And I say this about any student from any place on this planet. You're not there to fight or be in drama or act like a dumbass. You're there to learn. Learn and go home. That's it. I really have no excuses or no patience for the type of stuff. At your age, you are 17 probably. You're a junior. 16, 17. You should know better. You're not a little kid anymore. Stop throwing your dumbass tantrum, screaming or whatever because somebody said something or did something to you. And you definitely shouldn't lash out and harm other people around you. It's definitely not involved. Kick her out, get rid of her, and kick out anybody else that act this way. I have no time for it. You're wasting people's time. And people are losing out on quality education, which I think is much more important than trying to figure out how she feels and all this other bullshit. Screw that. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is what happens when you don't have standards or parents involved or parents that actually give a shit or have some type of discipline where these kids can have some type of, I don't know, respect, fear, or anything at all to not act this way. And this is the consequence. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. It's your boy Logos. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.